In this video, I'm going to explain what the Bornless is, how this game could change the extraction FPS genre, and why I truly believe it'll be a great game. But before we dive into the Bornless, allow me to quickly introduce myself. I'm Chroma Prime, a Mythos creator for the Bornless game. As a Mythos creator, I get exclusive and early access to the Bornless content, so if you want to stay up to date with the latest news and anything on the Bornless, hit that subscribe button. I would definitely appreciate it. Just to be crystal clear though, I am not paid to promote the game or to be a Mythos creator. I chose to join the Mythos program because I have faith this game will truly be epic and I want to do everything I can to help it succeed. So well, let's begin. What is the Bornless and what is the game's vision? Let's start with a very brief story overview. In the shadowed corners of the world lies the enigmatic realm of the Bornless, a place where the boundaries between good and evil blur, and demonic entities seep into the human dimension, weaving a tapestry of chaos and terror. At the nexus of these intertwined dimensions stands Farmoth, an unsuspecting North American farming town. Little do its inhabitants know, it's the very heart connecting our world to the sinister forces beyond. Whispers and hushed tones speak of the Church of Oribos, a cult rumored to be the puppeteers of the demonic events unfolding in Farmoth, guided by the formidable demon Oribos. This cult is on a dark quest, seeking an unholy power with the potential to shatter the world's very fabric. And that's the end of our brief story overview. The Bornless is said to be one of those games that you're going to be discovering the story as you play through it, and they don't really want to give out too many details right now before the game is released. So, as of right now, this is what we have. I'm personally excited for the gameplay, and more specifically, a very unique game mode. The Bornless is a first-person shooter that adds a unique twist to the extraction shooter genre. Players team up or go in solo to summon powerful demons, and these demons are player-controlled. Once the demon is summoned, the game's dynamic shifts from a race to summon into a fight for survival. Here's a segment from the developer's video further explaining this game type. You can find a link to the full video in the description down below.
This ritual game mode is broken into 3 phases. Phase 1, loot and explore. Phase 2, invoke the ritual. Phase 3, hunt or escape. Phase 1 is not too dissimilar from the original prototype. The only difference now is more to explore, more loot, more mobs, more secrets. So that's ritual phase 1. Let's take a look at phase 2. Phase 2 will see players hunting for ritual components, required items and materials for the invocation of a demon. In order to get these ritual components, players will have to undergo tough challenges. The first challenge we're designing is the Spider Horde mode. Defeating the Horde will give players a component. The first team to bring 3 of these components to a beacon will complete the ritual, and them and any teammates will become the embodiment of their chosen demonic entity. This then leads us to the third and final phase, hunt or escape. It's fairly straightforward. If you're a demon, it's hunting season. If you're a human, it's time to try to extract. I'm sure you can imagine how it goes down. Players who successfully extract the match or win via a demon invocation will keep any loot they were carrying and take it back to their safe house. Their safe house is where they and their friends can form a faction, which will one day compete on a global territorial conflict known as faction wars.
In this final phase, change in power dynamic is honestly what is making me very hyped for this game and what I think is going to be changing the extraction FPS genre. In most extraction shooters, the primary objective is to escape as soon as the item or bounty is in hand. However, in the Bornless, you become the reason other players want to escape. It's the first extraction shooter I've ever heard of that introduces a dynamic where one team gains a significant power spike once they complete an objective. The only other real extraction shooter I can think that has something similar to this is the Hunt Showdown, whenever you collect the bounty, and then you can see through walls. However, I wouldn't exactly call this a significant power spike. I see how in the Bornless this could be thrilling both as a demon, hunting down other players, and as a survivor desperately trying to escape. I can imagine myself as a survivor hiding in a bush and just watching an opposing team getting absolutely ripped apart by some demons, Just desperately praying to myself, please don't find me, please don't find me, could make for some absolutely spine-chilling experiences. And some heart-pounding experiences. Just imagine being chased by 3 demons as you just barely make it to the truck to escape or something like that. And now as the demons, I can definitely see the appeal in this. Imagine you and your friends just hunting down and eliminating all the other players like a pack of absolute apex predators. That would be so much fun. You guys would be like a pack of dogs just coordinating attacks to eliminate people as fast as possible. And although it hasn't been confirmed by any developer, I would like to imagine that every demon is going to have their own specific abilities and strengths and weaknesses, of course, which will just make it all that much more interesting. Personally, I really do hope there is at least some type of counterplay to the demons for the survivors, and the survivors are just not completely at the demons' mercy. I'm hoping that there's some type of way to where, like, maybe if the survivors shoot the demons enough, they're stunned for like a minute or something so they get a chance to escape. I really hope there's counterplay and you're not just absolutely guaranteed to die if a demon finds you. Overall, the Bornless is shaping up to be quite an ambitious game and one to watch closely. If you want to stay up to date with the Bornless and the progress and development, hit the subscribe button. As a Mythos creator on this channel, I'll be getting early and exclusive access to anything and everything that comes out of the Bornless development team. And if you want to support the Bornless development, subscribe to their YouTube channel and wishlist it on Steam. And if you're very interested in the game, I would highly recommend requesting access to the playtest sooner rather than later, because I like to imagine that this queue for the playtest will be filling up very fast. We'll get to see some of the first gameplay of this ritual game mode coming this August 19th at Gamescom, where the Bornless development team will be showcasing their game, so you can probably expect another video around that time, diving further into this game mode as we receive more information on it. But as for now, this is all that I have for today. I have tremendous faith in the Bornless game, and I truly believe that this new dynamic that they're adding is going to be revolutionary for the extraction FPS genre. Thanks for watching, stay unholy.